Welcome to another segment of California CEO's Nonprofit Showcase presented by the ARC of Riverside County. I'm Robbie Silver, Director of Communications of the ARC, and this is one in a series of videos to introduce you to special friends and advocates who have worked with our agency over the last 2 decades to improve the lives of people with developmental and other intellectual disabilities in California and beyond. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Clara Garcia, the Family Outreach Director of the ARC of Riverside County. Clara has 2 children with special needs and came to the ARC first as a volunteer. Her enthusiasm and dedication to young families was so important to our community goal that the ARC made her a part of our family as an employee. She coordinates My Play Club, a monthly program, and the summer day camp for children with special needs and their siblings in partnership with the City of Riverside. Welcome to the studio, Clara.
Hi, thank you.
So tell us a little bit about your family and basically how you got involved with the ARC of Riverside County.
Well, we have 2 children with special needs, and we were looking for different activities to do with the kids and to meet other families, and socializing, I think, is more what we were looking for. And we found out about My Play Club, and we started attending regularly, and I liked it so much. I started inviting family after family, and it just became part of us.
Great, and so with that said, tell us a little bit about My Play Club.
My Play Club Day Camp is a camp for special needs kids and their siblings. What happens there is, it's the only one of its kind. We offer it for free. For children with special needs. We are sponsored by San Manuel and Molina, and the City of Riverside lends us, a great place so we can hold it. And what we do is we're inclusive. We invite the children with special needs and their siblings so that they can all come and play and hang out and do, what typical kids do in the summers, go to camp, right? So that way everybody can come, and we invite agencies that provide therapeutic things like physical therapy or occupational therapy or, just things that make it possible for all the kids to come and have fun.
Well, thank you for sharing a little bit more about the camp and My Play Club overall. And family outreach is such an important initiative of the ARC of Riverside County and that whole concept. Can you tell us a little bit about your position overall and what you do for those families?
Well, there's a lot. Sometimes I get a lot of calls from families. Hey, Clara, I don't know what to do about this school, and I don't have all the answers, but I can certainly guide them in the right direction, or I know a friend of a friend, or there are other programs out there that would be a good fit for that family, and that's where I try to help these families out. And what it does for like the ARC, a lot of people, our younger families are starting to know what the ARC does as a whole, what the ARC gets involved in on the legislative level, on what programs they provide for adults, and that's where I become a liaison for our families from when they're a young age.
And to kind of expand that outreach, I know that you started a Facebook page, for these families. And can you tell us a little bit more about that Facebook page and the impact that it creates?
The special needs community it's a wonderful group. It started I started it about 4 years ago, and what it started from just my friends, and then friends added friends, and I think we're over 4,000 members now. And what that creates is a place to go for these same resources, to ask questions about IPPs and IEPs, and if I'm speaking a foreign language, these are all the special needs placements that we have for our children or our adults, and this is where sometimes they share joys, frustrations, and it's a private, semi-closed page, so people can share these things with others that are going through the same as well.
And what's great about the Facebook page is not only initiatives from the ARC, but it's also more on a local and regional level as well. And so, the efforts of Facebook is growing, with My Play Club is growing, the summer camp's growing.
Definitely.
What do you, or how do you see basically My Play Club and the program growing in the future?
Well, My Play Club, I mean, there's always new families that are coming, and My Play Club is a continuous support system. It's not only a play date for the children, but some of these children are growing up together. Some of my bestest friends, we connect through there, and we're there all the time, and some other people. So I think that other families, not only myself, but other families are going to continue to invite their friends, and it's just going to grow, and it's something that's going to be not just in Riverside, but hopefully it'll be elsewhere.
And what makes My Play Club, a little bit more unique is that, unfortunately it's not state funded. So the ARC of Riverside County really goes out into the community. And can you tell us a little bit more about the partnerships with the City of Riverside, Molina Healthcare, and San Manuel Band of Mission Indians?
Well, every year we propose to them, this is what we're doing, this is what, and really, especially myself, because I really have so much feeling for My Play Club, and it's it's my baby, and I want it to grow and continue to grow and provide these services. So the City of Riverside has been wonderful from the beginning. The City of Riverside provides the park and helps us provide places for us to hold these events, and then Molina has had a belief in us, from the beginning. Before, when we were just a little camp, they're like, okay, we really like what you're doing, and let's help you continue to grow, and the same for San Manuel. San Manuel comes out and sees what we're doing, and they're like, okay, hey, keep doing what you're doing, and San Manuel has said you're the only one of its kind out there, so they continue to help us.
So I know you mentioned in the studio that what makes My Play Club a little bit unique and kind of presents an opportunity is that it's not state funded. So I mean, it's so apparent of your enthusiasm and dedication to this program, but what is really motivating you to reach out to young families and get them involved?
Well, a big part is just like I had a need to socialize and network. I think what we are striving for is for inclusion. A lot of our children, we need to take our children somewhere where they're part of the community. And so at the same time, a lot of these families need to feel accepted, and it's okay to bring a kiddo in a wheelchair, that not everybody's going to stare at them all day, or if they have a behavior because they can't wait in line for the clown, and somebody's accepting and says, okay, go ahead and go first. There's not those judgments, and they're not. There's not that stigma. So I want to reach out to those families, say, hey, it's okay, bring your kids out. It's okay. Like, we all struggle to know that there's not just one, it's not just you at home dealing with these problems. We all have a little bit of the same issues or joys, or, reach some milestones that other people are happy for. So those are the things that, reasons why I do it.
And this has been such an incredible outlet for, children with autism and cerebral palsy and Down syndrome. What can parents do to get more involved with My Play Club?
Well, they can continue coming. They can continue volunteering. We have, whenever we have, we do all calls, and we ask families, hey, help us spread the word on this, or that's what they can continue doing. Just continue to volunteer and get the word out.
Great. Thank you so much, Clara, for being here today. We really appreciate it. If you would like to obtain more information on the ARC of Riverside County, I encourage you to visit our website at arcriverside.org or give us a call at 951-275-5600. 5344. Your generous support will enable us to continue making a difference, one life at a time. California CEO Magazine encourages you to visit any of the nonprofits featured in our programs. Your generous contributions will go directly to the programs that serve our community. If you'd like to join us here in the studio and tell your story about what your organization is doing for our community, visit us at californiaceo.net and complete the form on the contact page, or simply give us a call at 951-697-3098 and let us help you get your story out. I'm Robbie Silver. Thanks again for being a part of California CEO Magazine.